Hello guys, welcome to the new video. Now, as you can see from this setup, this video is going to be a little bit more different than the usual videos on this channel. On my channel, I like to do a lot of match reviews and match reactions, I guess. But today we're going to do something different. It's a tier list video, so I hope you like it. In this video, I'll talk about some clubs that I really like and some clubs that I don't like. So we're gonna make a tier list of that. Now let's establish some rules before we start. So as you can see, I want to show you the tiers in this tier list. First of all, the club of my heart. Now, the first rule: I will only have one club in here. You know which club. This is a Real Madrid channel, so that's obvious. And I will only have one club in the hated club, and you probably know which club is that as well. But I think that's not the point. The point is all in the middle, where I will try and show you which clubs I really like and which clubs I dislike, and try and give you the reason why I like or dislike that club. And I'll try and not make this video as long as it could be because we have a lot of clubs to go over. So I'll try and talk short and simple about every club that I rank. And one more thing, as you can see, there are many clubs here. Now, I'm not going to do all of these clubs. It will be crazy. It will be like a 2-hour video. And to be honest, I don't know much about these all of the clubs, and I don't have a special feeling about them. So we're only going to do like the first 3 rows. So the Ajax, as you can see, will be the last club we do today. Everything after that, I mean, I'm sorry to all of the Brighton, Feyenoord, Salzburg, Leipzig fans. Actually, though there's not many fans of them. Sorry if you are one. And all of the like English and Spanish and German and Italian fans, and also rest of the world in Europe. I'll not talk about your club, not because it's irrelevant, maybe a little bit because it's irrelevant. I'm joking, but because I really don't know much about it and I don't have a special feeling about it too. Also, I don't have a lot of feelings about some clubs in the top 3 rows, so probably there's going to be most of the clubs are going to be in neutral tier, but I'll try and rank them as well. So it'll not be 100% accurate because I mean some clubs I just don't know. They're the same to me. But let's say if I put the 2 clubs in like tier, so the club that's closer to the like, I will like more than the club that's right here. So I guess that makes sense. All right, let's not prolong this more. So let's just start with my ranking. So the first club we have is Arsenal. Now Arsenal, I said I won't take a long time to talk about each club. But Arsenal is the club I pretty dislike. It's not like I very dislike them. It's not like I hate the club or something. But I don't like Arsenal. I don't know why. Like since I know about the football, I always like Tottenham more. Now I don't know why, especially this hatred got stronger as I grew because see these Arsenal fans and they're usually delusional. The stigma in the community about Arsenal fans, but I think that's a little bit of a cop out because I think all of the clubs have fans who are delusional and think stupid things. But Arsenal fans are like the loudest. Maybe second loudest after Barcelona fans. But I don't know. I just don't like their club. I don't know why. To be honest, I just don't. I feel something that I don't like. Sometimes I hear there's Arsenal fans and they're annoying, and basically that's why. If you're an Arsenal fan, this goes for every club today. If I put you in very dislike or hate, even if I hate your club, that doesn't mean I hate you as a person or that I hate people who are supporters of this club. Football is a hobby, so yeah, you shouldn't hate anyone or dislike anyone because their preference of club. If I was born in a Barcelona household, I would be a Barcelona fan. Probably, which is I don't know, maybe not. Real Madrid is in my heart, but I'm joking. Anyway, this is all something that we choose and we stick to, and this is a hobby. This is not life. All right. So either way, let's get that out of the way. So yeah, I can I can say that I dislike clubs like Arsenal. So Tottenham up next, the rivals. I don't know. I don't know. Should I put Tottenham in neutral or in like? Because I do like Tottenham, but it's not like very much. I'll put them in neutral, but they're going to be a top of neutral. We'll see if that'll change in the future. Like I said, I won't stay long on each club because this video would be like a 30 minutes long. So let's go to Aston Villa, which I don't know. It's all right. I guess like I said, all of the clubs that are going to be neutral today, probably a lot of them. But I like Tottenham more than Aston Villa. So there we go. Marseille. I'm going to say I dislike this club. Now, not that I don't respect them. I actually think it's very cool to have a club like this. I like diversity in sports, but they have so much controversies with Greenwood, with their scam Champions League in 80s or 70s or 90s. I don't know when they won it, to be honest. But they're a very controversial club, and that fight that happened a few months ago with Rabiot, and I don't remember anymore, but they are very controversial clubs, and De Zerbi is a very very controversial manager. Not very controversial, but we know how he is. I know we know that video from Training Ground. I don't know. They're a club that's weird, and I don't like the stigma around them, but I like them more than Arsenal. So we'll put them here. So either way, next up, Newcastle. Now, you will see in this video that I have a little bit of a preference for the clubs that wear black and white. Now, this could be because my local club is black and white, and I like my local club black and white. And I kind of like black and white stripes on a shirt. I think they are beautiful. Now Real Madrid never wore red, black and white stripes, but I don't know. I just like how they look, so that's why I like Newcastle. Although they're bought with Saudi money, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I like Newcastle. All right, I'll put them here. I mean, like I neutral. Now next up is PSG. Now this club goes to very dislike. Now don't get me wrong, this PSG now with Luis Enrique, I actually kind of like because it's a project. It's a well organized project. It's not something that looks like throw money at everything and it'll work out because that didn't work. I hated PSG and Neymar, Messi, Ramos, Mbappe. I don't know who else they have. They were just throwing money at popular players and thinking that things will work out. I really don't like their president, Nasser Al Khalifi. I think he's a shady guy, and that World Cup I don't want to talk about it. I'll get in trouble if I speak. I'm in big trouble, big trouble. Now next up, Atletico will go to the very dislike. Now I dislike them more than PSG. Of course, they are our rivals. They are the club that hates Real Madrid the most. I think if Atletico Madrid fans were to rank this and make this list, I think Real Madrid would be the one that they put the hated club. So of course we hate them. I don't hate them as much as our next rival. Of course you know who I'm talking about. But I hate these guys. I hate their fans, especially when they play against them. They play haram football all the time. We lost 5-2. That just, oh my god! And the last year's incident with Courtois, and the game was almost stopped because of their fans. So I don't like Athletic. Of course, I have a friend who is Athletic fan. Like I said, no one is judged if you are a fan of the club that I don't like. I know that a lot of my friends who are Barcelona fans, they don't like Real Madrid, so of course they're not gonna hate me because they don't like Real Madrid. So yeah, that's normal, I guess. Let's not get on with that anymore. Either way, Athletic Bilbao. Now this is the club that I really respect, so I'll put Bilbao in like. Now it's a Spanish club. Every time there's a European competition, I love to support the Spanish club because I think some Premier League fans are overrating their league. They're overrating the ability of their players. They are kind of forgetting that Spain also has good teams, and Bilbao is for me the club that I really like. Should I put them in very like? I'll see. Maybe later I'll change some rankings. I'll leave them at the top of like now, because this club is insane to be run like that, where you can only have players from the region you originate from, and to have the competitive team, not just competitive. They are not just staying in La Liga. They are actually third, fourth, or fifth, sometimes maybe even third. So I think that's very impressive and very respectable, and I respect Athletic Bilbao. I don't care what they think about Real Madrid. Maybe they don't like us. Nobody in Spain likes Real Madrid, but I like Athletic Bilbao, so they'll go in like, maybe in very like, but we'll see. Now Valencia, I'll put. Do I hate them more than PSG? Yes, I do. Yeah, yes, I do. Now these guys I hate. You can see from the last video when we beat them 4-0, and that was a happy day. But a game after we lost to Liverpool, so my happiness was cut short. But Valencia, you know about all about Valencia. They're racist. Like I said, not everyone is racist. Like there's a small bunch of people who are racist who go to games and make racist jokes and gestures, which is crazy. And I hate to see that. And I don't like Valencia. They always play dirty as well. Now Real Betis. This club is the club that I also pretty much like. There's like a rivalry between them and Sevilla, and I like Betis more. I'm sorry, and there's no particular reason why I like Real Betis more. I think there's just I like their kids. I like white and green kids. That's it. I told you there will be not many reasons for me to rank these clubs that I like them. Like, oh yeah, because in 1968 they beat us and they I don't know. I didn't watch football in 1968, so I'm just basing it on what I feel about these clubs. All right. Either way, Liverpool. Now this club is going to neutral. I'm gonna go put them here. Now I know some Liverpool fans really hate Real Madrid fans, but like Ronaldo said, maybe they hate me because I'm too good. I think we just beat them too much and they don't like us. But as a Liverpool, as a club, I kind of respect. And they didn't have Saudi money. They didn't. I mean, they overspent this season, but season before they never overspent like they did this season. So they bought players very smartly. They bought Salah, Van Dijk, Mane, Coutinho for very cheap, Alisson as well, and made superstars of them. They are respect the club. They have a loyal fan base, so I can respect them. So it's neutral because. Like I said, they don't really like us, but I respect them, so it's neutral. Now, Manchester City, I'm going to go in dislike. They're going to go to the bottom because I like Arsenal more than City. I don't know, I don't like City. City is similar to PSG, but they are more competent. They are like PSG is today, their City has been throughout the years. I respect this PSG. I respect City throughout the years. Now, I don't like Guardiola that much. I don't like Rodri at all. And I don't like oil money. Now, Newcastle is in neutral, I know, but I don't know. I've never felt some connection with City, and yeah, that they go into this like. Now Villarreal, to be honest, I have no feeling about Villarreal, so they're probably going to go into neutral. They are a Spanish club, so you put them over. I'll put them in the middle, like they're a middle club. I like yellow kids at least. Also, they have a cool vibe with Yellow Submarine, Estadio de la Ceramica. So yeah, I like all of that, but not no feelings about them. I would like to see them succeed as they are a Spanish club. Now Sevilla, I'll go to Map. Like I said, I like Betis more than Sevilla. Nothing against Sevilla too. I just chose Betis, so I have to kind of don't like Sevilla, but I have nothing against them either. So let's go over to Inter. Now this is actually very hard, and this is the rivalry in Europe, which I really can't decide. And it's a big rivalry. Now, every rivalry, I usually decide which side I'm on so I can make it more interesting when I see the game they play or when I just follow the sport, I guess. But when it comes to the Inter Milan and AC Milan, I can't really decide. I think when I was younger, I used to love Milan more because I don't know, I don't know why. But Inter this season and the seasons like in the last 5 years, I know I'm not glory hunting. They've been better, but I just like how they play, and I just kind of respect it. And to go from always being worse than Milan to being now better, I kind of respect it. So I'll put Inter a little bit over Milan. Let's put them into neutral for now. But I like Inter more than Liverpool, more than Aston Villa, more. I'll put them at the top of the neutral actually. So these two can go here, and Inter will just a little bit be more over Milan. I guess that's all right. Neutral is looking overcrowded as usual. Like I expected that, but of course, like let's see. We don't have any club I really like, and of course we'll see club of my heart. Oh, okay. Speaking of that, Chelsea, I really like Chelsea. Now I'll tell you why. To be honest, recent Chelsea I don't like. Nike kit Chelsea I don't like. It's not about the kit, although I really like Adidas kits more. Not because Real Madrid is Adidas kits, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'm getting beside the point. I just like Adidas kits more with those stripes in Chelsea. White stripes on blue on Chelsea blue looks beautiful. Either way, now I like Jose Mourinho. He's my favorite manager of all time. I like Chelsea because of him as well. And the first reason why I like Chelsea, actually, I was so close to be a Chelsea fan because when I was really, really, really little, now this is how I became a Real Madrid fan. My dad supported Real Madrid more than Barcelona. All right, he liked Real Madrid more. He doesn't support Real Madrid. He liked them more than Barcelona, but he also really liked Chelsea. And when I was playing PES 2009, I think. Yeah, I was 6 years old. Okay, I was really a child. Um, I was always like I liked Real Madrid, I liked Chelsea, but I didn't know which club I was supporting. And I always liked to play Chelsea in PES 2009. Now, if you remember London Blue, you're an OG, but I don't know. And I just chose MD White, I guess. Yeah, you know these things. You're an OG if you played PES. Well, up until 2016, I guess. I don't know when they got Chelsea. Maybe they don't even have Chelsea Okay, either way, now this is why I like Chelsea, and they are the first club to go into very like. So they're probably my favorite in Premier League, although I like one more club which we'll come to next. Now, this is very easy. I just told you the history of Real Madrid. Basically, I don't know why I chose Real Madrid. Oh, actually, I do know. I really like Gareth Bale. No, it's not because of Gary Bale. I support Real Madrid like since I knew about football. I was always looking really happy about Real Madrid when they won. But I really started to support Real Madrid in maybe 2011, 12. Looking at Ronaldo, watching Ronaldo, and when Bale came, I was obsessed. Not obsessed. I really like Bale. I know I had a friend, and I was always like joking with him that Bale is better than Neymar. I actually believe that. Now I know that's delusional now, but when I was a kid, I was like, Bailey's better. I love Bailey. So yeah, either way, Real Madrid is club of my heart. He'll always be number one. Sometimes I wonder, am I glory hunting? But in my days when I started watching Real Madrid from 2009 to 2015, Barcelona was kind of dominating Real Madrid. They had like the best club in the world at that time, and they were winning Champions Leagues. And we haven't won a Champions League in a long time. Nobody was expecting us to win it, so I kind of felt like Real Madrid is an underdog in Barcelona derby, in our rivalry between with Barcelona. So that's why that's when I really started to support it. So I'm a true Real Madrid fan. Now I can enjoy the glory, I guess. Now Juve, this is the same thing. This is my favorite club in Italy, probably, and they wear black and white as well. I like black and white. Now, do I like them more than Bilbao? I would say yeah. I would say here. Okay, they're gonna be on top of like. Now these two clubs could go to very like, but we'll see. I like them here. I just like Juve. I like all of them players. I like their history. I like Dybala. I like Baggio. Either way, I like Chiellini. I like their history. I like everything about them. I think they're a very prestigious club. And one more underrated thing, I think this J is actually very good. I like the old logo more, but this J has grown on me very much. I didn't like it at first, but now I kind of like it. I think of when I think of Juve, I think of this J, if that makes sense. Now Fenerbahce. Now Fenerbahce is the club that I support in Turkey. So I'll have to go and put it into like. They're going to be on bottom of the like because I don't watch Turkish league that much. Although I do watch derbies and they are very interesting, and Turkish fans are crazy. So Fenerbahce, I think, is the club that I was so happy when Jose Mourinho came to Fenerbahce, and I think they are kind of being robbed. I always kind of when I start supporting a club, I support a weaker club. Now, I know it's kind of hypocritical to say when I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I just explained it to you why I started to love Real Madrid. I think in rivalry with Barcelona, they were second best when I started watching them. So either way, Napoli. Now, Napoli, I'm completely neutral on. So I'll put here, I don't watch Napoli that much. I think they're going to go bottom here. Now, this is the club that I, of course, hate the most. Now, hate is a strong word. I kind of had that respect for Barcelona, but I also despise Okay, I can't really say that. Hate is a strong word, like I said, but I don't like their club. I don't like their players. I hate when we lose to Barcelona. I hate to see them win. So I guess it's gonna go to the hated club. It's our rival. It's normal. I guess every Barcelona fan would have the same thing, but in reverse. Either way, let's go. Let's continue. Let's not dwell on the obvious for a long time now. Roma, I like more than Napoli. I like them more. I'm gonna put him here, I guess. Maybe I don't know. I like Roma. Their fans are very cool. I'll put them here. So they're my second favorite club in Italy. All right, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Actually, I'm fine with that. All right, Bayern Munich. Now this club is gonna go into meh. Now it could go into neutral, but I like their rivals more. So I can't really put them in neutral if I like their rivals. And you'll see now, Borussia, let's talk about it immediately. Borussia is going to go right here. I think that's the second club I like the most. Now, of course, Real Madrid is the only club, and 100% of me likes Real Madrid. There's no place for other clubs. But Borussia is the club that I always liked. I like their colors. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay, let's stop that. I like their colors. I like how they play. I like their strategy. I know they sell young players, but I like that they have good young players. And I don't know. I always felt endeared with Borussia. Even with Klopp days, I was really supporting them. I know in the final between Bayern, I was so much on Borussia's side. Unfortunately, they lost, so I'll have to put Bayern in meh. But there's nothing I hate or don't like about Bayern. They're just the biggest club in Germany, so yeah, I mean, I would like Borussia to be better, but what can you do? I guess so. Bayern have to go in man. Borussia is the very like club in the first place. I think it's going to stay there. Now Bayer Leverkusen is a club that I also really like. Yeah, I think I'll go here with them. So there, it's between neutral and like. Now I like them. I really like them because in 2017, I think, I think 2017 was my first FIFA. I know that's kind of crazy, but I played PES for a long time. Maybe even FIFA 19, which is kind of crazy. Which is 6 years ago. Oh my god. Either way, well, I played PES for a long time. I was a big PES enjoyer, but then I started to play FIFA. I don't play FIFA online. I only play career modes. So Leverkusen was, I think, my first career mode in FIFA ever. So I immediately loved them from that point on. Yeah, there was Havertz there, and I think I can't remember now. It was a long time ago. Either way, that's when I fell in love, I guess, with Bayer Leverkusen. Since then, I really supported them throughout Xabi Alonso era, so they're gonna go in like. Now, Rangers, I'll go with. I'm really neutral on Rangers because I like Celtics more. But what should I do? Oh my god. I'm gonna go with neutral. I respect them. I guess they're gonna be bottom of the neutral. Even though Celtics, let's do Celtics more. Is the club that I like. They'll be here. Because I don't know. I just like the green color. Like I told you, I can't really decide. I know the Rangers is more like a traditional club, more of a national club, right? Catholic club, and Celtic is more like an international club. But I don't care about that, to be honest. Celtic has a cool kit. Either way, let's go to Manchester United, which is probably my second favorite club in England. It's really close to Chelsea. I don't know. I like United, of course, because of Ronaldo. But like I told you, in 2009, Ronaldo. I played PES 2009, and Ronaldo was in United in that game. I loved playing with United as well, having Rooney, Ronaldo, and I can't remember right now, to be honest. Having those players, and I don't know. I really like United, and I don't like to see them in this state, but they are coming back. I kind of believe in Ruben Amorim, and I kind of respect they stuck with him. Now this could bite me in the ass. Maybe he'll get fired like a month from now. But I really think United needs someone to trust in, not Ten Hag because that guy was on drugs. But either way, let's continue with Besiktas, right? Now this club, they are black and white, so I respect that. So they'll have to go over Galatasaray, but no, not over Fenerbahce, which I like. So I'll put I like the Modern Rangers, I think. Yeah, they're also like President's Club, which I don't like. Although Real Madrid is a King's Club, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's put them here. I like black and white, so that's why. Now let's see. Monaco. Monaco, I'll put, I don't know, I have nothing to say against Monaco, to be honest, so I kind of like them either. Let's put them here, I guess. Nothing to say about Monaco. I like that Mbappe was from here, and a lot of great players, actually. You can search up, like, Monaco all-time 11. It's a crazy 11, so if they held on to their talent, I think they would have been a formidable side today, but let's go and do Galatasaray next. I'll put them in dislike, I think. And yeah, maybe even more than these English clubs. I don't know. I know the scandal right now that they've been paying the referees, and Mourinho said that. And sorry if you're a Galatasaray fan, but I know that they're doing something shady there, which I really don't like. So I'll put them here for now. Sporting, Benfica, Porto. Now, these three clubs are really hard to decide. First of all, I don't like Benfica. Sorry, Rabona TV. I'll put them here. Now, I don't like Benfica that much because of that one story when they didn't pay their manager and he cursed them and they're cursed. I don't like that they didn't pay the manager, although their club crest is very cool. I don't know. I just chose other Portugal clubs. So if I choose the other clubs, I can't really like Benfica that much. So yeah, they go here, I guess. Now Mourinho is in Benfica. That does help a little bit, but still I don't like them. Porto. Now Mourinho was in Porto though, and I like Porto, so I'll go with Porto. Should be somewhere here. Do I like them? Yeah, I like them more than Celtic. I think no, not more than Leverkusen. So this ranking is purely random. Some of these clubs, like I know I like Borussia most, I like Chelsea and these, but like in neutral, you can basically just shuffle them. It's easy. Like Roma is not the club I like the most. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, Sporting I like the most from Portugal. You know why? Uh, I like them more. I'll put them here. First of all, green and white kits. Beautiful. Second of all, Ronaldo. Enough said. Let's go to Ajax. Wait, that's the last club for today. How long was the video? I don't even know. It's probably a long video. Let's not yap enough. So Ajax, not Alex. Ajax, I'll go with I don't know. They're a historic club. I like this new badge very much. It looks so cool. But I'll go with I like the Modern Rangers, Besiktas. I'll go here, I guess. So there you go. This is my list. I hope you like it. I mean, if you're a Real Madrid fan, I would like to hear your opinion. Did I make a mistake? Like, is there like a beef with like maybe Bilbao or Betis or Fenerbahce or Sporting or Celtic or some of the clubs that I put that I really like? Uh, is there a beef between them and Real Madrid that I didn't know of? I just feel like this with these clubs. I'm sorry if I offended any of the clubs that are in Met and below. But that's just how I feel, I guess. Maybe this could change. Of course, this could change. Maybe I can like some clubs more in the future, but this is how I feel right now. And I hope you enjoyed this video, all right? It was an interesting video to make. I'll try and make more of these videos, maybe less. Maybe no, I'll continue with match reactions, but this is very fun to me, so I'll try and make some more maybe tier list videos or maybe some player reviews or match reviews or something like that. So if you like that stuff, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. We have hit 16 subscribers, so that's very nice. Last video was 100 views, which is very cool to see, so I hope we can grow as a community. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.